Wellness Wednesday is brought to you by Adventist Health.
Welcome back on this Wellness Wednesday. I'm Kiyoshi Tomono with Adventist Health, and we have taken the show on the road here this morning. We're at the Edible Schoolyard, Kern County. This is the program out here at Buena Vista, so we're out here in the kitchen portion, and the garden is just out behind the cameras here. This is a program of the Grimm Family Education Foundation. You guys do a lot of great work here, and all the other team members around getting kids around the table, so we're hoping some of the moms and dads who are watching this morning will do the same thing.
Yeah, so we have a really fun, colorful recipe this morning. We are making a cilantro cabbage slaw, and we're actually going to be serving this up with the tortillas that we learned how to make last Wednesday. So we're going to be mixing up some of these ingredients you see here, and I'm going to have you start making our kind of dressing for this.
Okay, and
slaw.
this is, by the way, a recipe based out of this book here, The Blue Zone's Kitchen by Dan Buettner, and this is one of the recipes. This is kind of an adaptation of a recipe from Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is a ESY recipe, one that we make with the students, and we are utilizing ingredients that are often found in this region of Costa Rica. So we're going to start with our dressing. So we've got some, we'll add the lime juice first. There you go, get a liquid in there. So this is some just fresh squeezed lime juice. And then I'll have you whisk that with some olive oil. Okay. This is our Buena Vista Edible Schoolyard olive oil. We sell this at Lassen's. Yeah, this comes from the olives that are all around this property, and they're pressed, and we use the olive oil for all of our cooking with students.
Healthy, because it has a lot of those healthy fats, right?
Yeah. And now you're going to add in our different spices. We've got some coriander ground up.
This kind of looks like brown sugar a little bit.
And some cumin.
Okay.
And then we have salt. That really helps break down the cabbage a little bit to soften it. And then a little bit of sugar.
Oh, there's sugar, okay.
All right, go ahead and whisk that all up. And while you're doing that, I'm going to put together our veggies for our slaw. So we have both green and purple cabbage. Adds a lot of beautiful color to this. And they're all cut up kind of like a matchstick, really thin slices of cabbage and carrots that are going into our slaw. Do some green, do some purple.
The thing about cabbage, too, what they were talking about in Costa Rica, it doesn't wilt in the heat, right, in Costa Rica when they're making the salad, which is unusual because you see a lot of American salads, they've got like the iceberg lettuce and things like that. And the other thing that's different, right, this salad dressing is not a heavy mayonnaise or ranch dressing, it's a healther dressing because it has
using the limes and the olive oil, exactly. So we've got our yummy, colorful veggies right there. We're also going to add some diced cilantro to there. That's one of the other ingredients that we see in a lot of dishes in Costa Rica. And so often it's really common to eat your meals with fresh homemade tortillas. I lived in Costa Rica for a little bit, and my host family would make homemade tortillas every morning, and it was just amazing. We're going to also be adding some red onion. This adds a lot of yummy flavor.
I know that the title is Cilantro Cabbage Slaw, but cilantro, I know, based on all the articles I've read online, can be a polarizing herb. Is there something that you can add differently, maybe, if you're not a big cilantro fan? Is there something
you can take it out and add some other of your favorite veggies. If you prefer different herbs, scallions or green onions are really good in this. To just add a little bit of that green color.
I'm a cilantro fan, but I know some people are like,
I actually didn't used to be, and I started trying some new recipes with it, and you never know. You might end up loving it and something different.
Well, and that's part of this too. You can get your kids to cook with you, and as you guys like to say over here, don't yuck someone else's yum.
Exactly.
Try everything, and you might like it. You never know, right? It may grow on you eventually.
Exactly. You don't know. And if it's not your favorite, it's not your favorite. But
you tried it.
You want to try it. We're also adding some pickled jalapenos. Right now, it's springtime. The jalapenos are not quite in season in the garden, so these we actually pickled last summer, and so we're able to use them at other times of the year. And having pickled veggies is really great. That vinegar is really good for your gut bacteria.
Are these not as spicy because they've been pickled, or
exactly? Yeah, they're less spicy. So we're going to add some of those.
I always ask that because
the recipe does call for fresh jalapenos, but you can always substitute some pickled jalapenos. Go ahead and pour that dressing in right there.
Okay.
You can do all of it. Let it marinate a little bit. All right. And then we kind of just mix that all up. Ooh, it smells really good. Smell that lime juice.
I can smell the jalapeno too. So.
Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to be serving this up with our tortillas that we made last week. Well, we made these right now.
We made them now, but through the magic of television. They're not week-old tortillas, just to be clear.
Yeah, the recipe that we demoed last week is what we're using again, homemade tortillas. You can get yourself a little cilantro slaw taco if you want to try one of those.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to take a small bite here so I don't, because I'm going to be chewing on this for a while. These are warm, too.
Yeah, fresh tortillas. Makes all the difference.
This is excellent. I could definitely get my kids to eat this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's colorful, it's delicious. The warm tortillas add that extra, like, just comforting feel to the dish. And yeah, it's a crowd pleaser for sure.
It was super quick. You just got to prep the veggies real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Really easy recipe.
Many recipes that will help you live long. I mean, these areas like in Costa Rica, these people live to 100, plus years, and they're healthy and vibrant, which is part of what you do is eat all the different colors that you see in the garden in the rainbow, and encourage your kids to try new things.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, excellent. Thanks for joining us. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.